Hey guys, this is John Wool with Appalachian Homes, People and Places. I'm back in Rugby, Tennessee today, and they're having a big festival here. The British Car Days Festival is what they call it. And I've been down to R.M. Brooks' store filming today, and I thought I'd run up here and see if I can find any handcrafted items, and I sure did. I found a guy that makes birdhouses, and we're going to check him out, and I'll show you some of the British cars that they have here also. So let's go over and meet Nate and let him show us some of the birdhouses he builds. All right, hey Nate, glad to meet you today, buddy.
How you doing?
Good. I was driving down through here and saw that you had some handcrafted items, and we love seeing handcrafted stuff. So
cool.
Talked to you there a minute and got a little information and learned a little about you. And you're not far from here.
Right.
And how long have you been building these birdhouses?
About 7 years.
7 years. It's kind of like a hobby thing.
It is.
Are you retired? Or
yes, sir.
So you used to work for Clayton Homes, you said there.
Yes, sir.
They're a big manufacturer of
windows and doors.
Windows and doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Crossville.
Yeah, in Crossville. So did you do woodworking there, or what did you do?
No, I've been a carpenter all my life.
A carpenter all your life?
I've been a trim carpenter. So.
Trim carpenter.
So
this has come natural to you then?
Yeah.
So I noticed.
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy. Well, I noticed that you had some things over here that don't look too easy. So let's look at some of your birdhouses. Tell us about this. I noticed this biggest one right here that you've got. It's got some interesting features to it. So what is it? Any type of name for this type of birdhouse? Is it for a certain bird, or?
I make all my houses for bluebirds.
For bluebirds, okay.
So, and I make them all out of cedar. So I want them to last. I don't want you to buy a birdhouse from me and 2 months later down the road it comes apart.
Right.
So I love what I do, and it's not really hard, for me. If you like what you do, it's not hard.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, it looks like you've done some nice detail work here. I've done a little bit of birdhouse building before, but nothing this fancy like this right here. Right. These are just really got some nice cuts in here. Did you do this with a scroll saw, or how
yes,
you
sir.
do? Scroll saw. So that's not a piece you bought pre-cut. You cut it out yourself.
No, I cut them all myself.
Wow. So you got some smaller ones down here.
Yep. You got to have small ones to go with the big ones.
Right. Well, they're very unique, and I'm sure that people really enjoy their birds. I know I do, and we're always looking for stuff that people's built, handmade. And you got some other things right here. What's these banjo things you got?
This is a guitar.
A guitar, okay.
Guitar, and that's a banjo.
And this is the banjo, okay.
And I make carpenter bees.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's something that I've dealt with personally myself, but I've never seen one built like this.
Yeah, I make it like a house.
Like a house.
All made of cedar.
And so that's like 20 bucks?
20 bucks.
Oh wow, how about that? That's beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna buy that one.
Okay.
I'll take that one from you, because I have problems with carpenter bees. I know a lot of people don't like doing away with the bees, but because they pollinate, but carpenter bees will eat your house up at no time.
I've seen it done more than once.
Right.
Right.
Then
I make these little chairs, little potting chairs, all out of cedar. Put a pot in there, you can hang it on your front porch.
Yeah.
So I just gotta come up with something new things,
Right.
You gotta have something new, not just sell birdhouses. Because birdhouses are sell, but you gotta want one.
Yeah.
No, it's not something you're gonna get rich off of.
Well, these carpenter bee traps are something you need if you got carpenter bees, because they'll definitely come in and
eat your house.
Eat your house up. So we was talking that you're going to be at another event coming up. Fall Creek Falls.
From the 9th through the 11th
of September. So that's a state park there. So if anybody wants to come down there and find some birdhouses, and I'm sure there's other vendors going to be there.
Oh yeah, it'd be crowded.
Well, good talking to you. Good meeting you.
You
good
too, man.
To know you. We come to find out we knew Ricky. Both of us knew Ricky. I did a video about not long ago.
Ricky's a cool guy.
And I love old Historic Rugby here. There's the print works across the way there. I've done a video about that before too, about how they set the dye up and do all that.
I gotta go in there. I have never been in there.
Oh yeah, walk across the street and check it out, man. It's amazing. Cool. So I'm gonna go down here and get a few of these British cars, and we'll talk to you another time.
All right, man. You be cool. I appreciate you, man.
Okay.
Thank you. You have a good day.
So I'm here with Larry. What's your last name, Larry?
Edmondson.
I just came by the festival today, see if there's anything interesting, and sure enough, here you are.
Well, I hope we're interested.
Well, we love anything that's doing with the old time ways, and You're using some cast iron stuff here, and your business is called Potluck Cast Iron Cooking.
That's right.
So you do festivals and...
Festivals, and we do some workshops and classes.
Oh, do you? Where you teach those classes at?
Either here or Granville usually.
Some here in Rugby?
Yeah, we've done one year before last. We did one here in Rugby.
And that's teaching people how to cook on cast iron?
With Dutch ovens.
With Dutch ovens.
Like the cobblers are cooked in.
Okay, you just show them how to cook different things with that.
Yeah.
So you're making chili beans and...
beans and ham.
Beans and ham.
And this is swamp cabbage.
Swamp cabbage?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's actually from Florida, and the main ingredient is palm hearts. But since we don't have any palm trees in Tennessee, we use regular cabbage, which is cabbage, green peppers, tomatoes, onions, ground beef, and hot pork sausage.
Hot pork sausage, so it's a spicy dish.
Yeah, not real spicy. The original recipe called for jalapeno peppers. That made it too spicy to suit us, so we took those out and added hot sausage.
Now tell me the name of it again.
Swamp cabbage.
Swamp cabbage. How about it? So it's originated from Florida?
Florida.
Yeah. So y'all originally from Tennessee?
Yeah, we are. But there was a guy over here in Morgan County that had a barbecue place. He's passed on 3 or 4 years ago, but we got the recipe from him.
Okay. Well,
we sell a lot of it. People come looking for us because most people don't have something like this.
I've never heard of it, so I'm sure that's something different. They want to try something different. Swamp cabbage would definitely be different.
And we always do well at festivals, no matter how many food courts they've got or anything else, because nobody else is doing what we're doing.
Open fire cooking.
Most of them.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely.
Got a little gift for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So this is a book y'all done?
The first year we did this, people kept asking us questions, and we decided, well, over the winter time when we don't do anything, we need to write a book about it. And the first half of the book is all about Dutch ovens, how to use them, how to clean them, how to care for them. The last half of it's recipes.
Are you online anywhere?
Just Facebook.
Facebook.
Potluck cooking.
Okay, on Facebook, so they can find you on Facebook.
Sure can.
And that way they can find whatever festival you're going to be at posted on there.
And that has every festival we do
Okay.
on here.
So you're making cobbler in there?
Yeah, cobbler. You can cook anything that you can do in your kitchen and home, you can do in a Dutch oven. No exceptions. You can bake, you can roast, you can boil. And we just use the foil liner so we don't have to wash pots all the time when we're at a festival. It cooks the same where you've got the liner in or not. And Dutch ovens cook by having heat underneath and on top. So that's what makes them special. And you judge whatever you're doing by putting more heat on top or more heat on the bottom. And
so what did you heat this one with here? I don't see
charcoal.
Charcoal. Oh, so it was over.
Here.
You was putting them over here.
It just came off of that.
Okay.
There's the lid, and it had charcoal on top of the lid when it was sitting here, you know.
So you made peach cobbler and
Strawberry cobbler.
the strawberry cobbler, and I noticed you have a lot of nice setup over here for your cooking and different things. Well, is there a cooler here? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got drinks. Is this something you might have made, or did you buy?
No, we bought it on the 127 yard sale about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
The guy was making those, and we thought it looked more in fitting with what we were doing than a big red plastic cooler did. You know?
Absolutely, yeah. I like stuff like that. We didn't. You've got a nice setup here. You was telling me that Tennessee Crossroads did a video on you. Right here's a picture of it.
They actually did the video on the spot was on Granville, but they featured us as a part of it.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure everybody that does any kind of documentary work's interested in what you got going on here because you don't see this old stuff anymore, you know.
Well, a lot of people come around, and it's the reason we don't do huge festivals is because if we don't have time to talk to people, if they ask us something about what we're doing, we're too busy.
So you enjoy teaching people the trade or the craft.
Yeah.
You call it a craft, or what do you call it necessarily?
Well, skill,
A skill,
whatever.
okay.
A traditional skill.
A traditional skill, yeah.
But it's, people are interested and they like to ask questions. And if we've got a line of 30 people out here waiting to be served, we don't have time to do that. So we try to avoid the huge festivals.
Did you set up for the 127 and do anything?
No, we didn't. We were doing the Putnam County Fair.
Oh, okay.
When that was going on.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely love everything that you're doing here, and it's something that got my attention real quick. I'm a fat man, so I love food. So
Well, people come and they tell us how good our food is. I'm not sure how much of it is how good the food is, which we hope it is, but a part of it's the aesthetics of it.
Yes,
Seeing
seeing it
cooked
good
over
on
the
the-
fire in the
yes.
pot, cast iron pots. And in the cooler parts of the year, we dress 1800s.
Oh, okay.
We dress period. But
absolutely.
it's too hot for that this weekend.
So what do you have to tell us about it? You enjoy doing this?
Yes, I do. We started out this several years ago, and we just enjoy gossiping with people and meeting new people. And like he says, showing people how to do this.
Yeah. A lot of people interested in these type of
Yes.
festivals. People that come out to these festivals, they like this type of stuff.
Yeah, they sure do.
So we're going to go on down here and see if we can find anything else. And been an absolute pleasure speaking to both of you, Larry and Brenda. And last name again?
Edmondson.
Edmondson. I can't remember nothing, so
I think that's what my name is. It was this morning, I think.
well, that's who I am. So we'll be seeing you maybe at another festival another time.
Okay. Have a nice day.